Hey, everyone. I'm Nico Makiris, and today we're going to talk about the 5 roadblocks that stop people from making money investing, either in crypto or the stock market, the things that really cause people to get in their own way and stop them from moving forward and actually making money. Usually, these are very common objections. These are problems that people have in their minds mentally before they make a decision to move forward. Perhaps it's mentorship. Mentorship is one of the most important things. A lot of people want to do things. They want to make money. They don't know how to do the thing that makes the money. So what they do, instead of hiring somebody to show them how, literally guide them, walk them through it, hold their hand and teach them, they go on their own and they try to figure it out on their own. Another objection is, how do I know you're not another scammer? A lot of people don't move forward with a mentor because they just think, hey, you could just be scamming me. You might just be one of those guys that are scamming people. Well, first of all, yes, you got to be careful. There are a lot of scammers out there. You should do your due diligence. I know with Crypto Renegades and me personally, we go live and do 1, 2, 3 hour long webinars where I'm on Zoom. You're looking right at my face. You're talking to me. You're answering me questions. My name is right on the screen. You can Google me. You can search me online. You can see that I have lots of social media channels, lots of followers, tons of content, tons of free content that I put out there helping people constantly. But, I'm a published author on Amazon. You can Google all this and see all that for yourself. And you should do that. You should do your own research and vet someone. That's what we do. When we're working with a new project or we want to introduce a new crypto or a new potential token launch with our members, we vet it first. We do an extensive vetting and background check to make sure that they're legit and that they have good intentions and they actually have a utility behind them before we even share it with our members. So another objection is, I'm not a numbers person. How do I know, trading seems complicated. Do I need to know math? All that kind of thing. None of that matters. Just like I'm not a good baker. So how do I know I can bake that cake? Well, I know for a fact you can bake the cake because here's the ingredients and here's the recipe. And all you got to do is follow the recipe. Another objection would be trading sounds like gambling. How do I know, that this isn't just like gambling? It sounds risky. That's a great question because a lot of people think that it is like gambling, right? Is the market going to go up or down? The answer is yes. It's going to go both up and down. The trick is knowing when to get in and when to get out. You got to buy low and sell high, generally speaking, or short high and buy back low. And if you don't understand the terminology, you got to learn how to do it. But as far as gambling, I would say that it is equivalent to gambling if you walked into a casino, for instance, and you've never gambled before, or if you've never played blackjack before, and you sat down and started gambling, that's gambling. You're basically testing your luck. You're seeing if you're good at this. You don't really know if you are or not, and you might get lucky and make money. That's gambling. But what we do is it's like gambling if you're an MIT graduate, you know how to count cards, you're best friends with the dealer, and the dealer has a mirror on his sleeve and he's showing you his hand. Now, do you think that you would have an advantage if you had those extra benefits working in your favor? Well, the answer is yes. In fact, our statistical average is 75 to 80% win ratio in our group, in our mentorship, where we actually give signals. And the reason why is because we are technical analysis traders. We are price action traders. We know where the support and resistance is. We can see where the liquidity pool is. We can see where the market makers are basically setting bear traps and bull traps. And that means that we know exactly where they're going to close everybody out and liquidate everybody and take their lunch money. So we put our stop losses away from that to avoid being trapped in those sections. Now, if you don't understand everything I just said, we go back to mentorship. You need to understand these basics and this terminology. And once you do, it's not gambling anymore. It's playing with an advantage. Another objection is it takes money to make money, right? No point in getting started unless I have an X amount of dollars, right? I hear that often. And the reality is that it does take a little bit of money to make money, but, look at trading like a business. If you were to start a business, most people want to start a business. Maybe they're entrepreneurial minded. We tend to attract entrepreneurial minded people or business owners who do already have a business or have had a business and make money already. So they understand there is a risk to reward ratio, right? If you start a business, you're going to have to come up with tens of thousands of dollars in most cases. Coffee shop, donut shop, mechanic shop, clothing retailer, Amazon store. It doesn't matter the business. You're going to have to buy inventory, stock inventory, shipping, customer service, support, maybe a storefront. And if you have a storefront like a coffee shop or a bar or a lounge, you got to decorate it. You got to lease the space or buy the space. You got to put in the furniture. All of this is expenses going out of your pocket first. This is the money up front that you need just to get the ball rolling. And then if you just sell one drink, one cup of coffee, one donut, how many of those do you got to sell just to break even for the day's expenses? Plus you got payroll, overhead. So there's all kinds of expenses in every single business. This is a risk that you take when you start a business. So gambling, that's a business. If you want to become a professional gambler, you have to start with something. You have to go into the casino and put some money down. Trading, unlike gambling, we are taking calculated risk, but you do need a little bit of seed money in your account. So where do you get that money? You get it from either working a job or from your business. You have to earn money somewhere to start. You take that seed capital and you put it in your trading account. The difference is you got no inventory, no overhead, you got no employees, you got no customers to worry about. It's just you against the machine. And if you understand how support and resistance works, you understand trend lines, you understand when to get in and when to get out, you can immediately start extracting profits from the Ethernet very easily, actually. And it immediately goes right into your account. It's not like you have to wait days to get paid. You don't have to process anything. There's no processing fees other than transactional fees in and out of trades. But this is all part of doing business. So if you're business minded, you're entrepreneurial minded, you got a little bit of money or you make money and you just want to grow that and turn that into more money, this might be the ideal side business or side hustle or endeavor to add to your existing work schedule. Like if you have a job or a business already, I don't know of any other business opportunity out there that you can do in addition. In other words, simultaneously, while you're doing anything else, which spends maybe a couple hours a week added to your existing schedule where you can make 6 figures or even 7 figures a year. Nothing like it. So I suggest you learn how to do it. And if you'd like more information on how to do it, click one of the links under this video. We'll be happy to get back to you and send you more information.